Hey everybody, this is the Stay-at-Home Order. I am always your best friend in the entire universe, Kyle, with people that I know relatively well. Blade,
Hello.
Derek,
What is up?
and we always like to come in asking ourselves the hard questions, like, what's your favorite Halloween candy? We pulled the internet, and top 100 answers said...
We didn't get many answers.
We didn't get very many answers at all. Actually, a lot of people ignore us on social media, except for the things that we post that are goofy and silly.
Yeah, you guys
So
are
our
dicks.
horse stick and poop jokes really sail.
Mhm.
But as far as like attracting real attention, I feel like that we're just kind of scaring people off, mostly with the horse sticks and poops.
I did see though that one person responded with Peeps as their favorite Halloween candy, and then I immediately removed them from the group and blocked them.
Yeah, that's like sacrilegious, right?
Okay, I don't want to put anybody on blast, but who the fuck said Peeps for a Halloween?
No, I
candy?
can't. I wouldn't even.
Do we know this person?
I wouldn't even want to say the person's name. I could. I want to. I don't even want to give that away. But I just want you to know that if you're listening, you know who you are. Please get yourself help,
or we will cancel you. Will we? Will
I mean,
we
that's all the efforts that I'm putting into it at this point. But I mean, I feel like it's almost a lost cause because you said Peeps and you're an adult, and you said Peeps is your favorite Halloween candy.
Shame on you.
And so,
not just candy.
Shame on you.
Wait, well, canceled. What if they're like a Jehovah's Witness and they're not allowed to go trick or treating, so they don't have that experience of this is why a fun-sized bag of M&Ms is my jam?
I don't think that doesn't. Nope.
No excuse.
So you're saying, yeah,
no excuse.
Oh, okay.
So Peeps in general is they have no excuse to say
right.
That Peeps is
if you ask them what's your favorite Halloween candy and they respond with, well, I don't actually celebrate Halloween candy, and I'm like, all right, cool, well, deuces, canceled.
Wow, I feel like it's a little harsh. I mean, the Peeps thing over like getting to celebrate it. I mean, if you can't celebrate it, it's kind of sad.
Yeah, no, obviously I'm being facetious, but just the same, Peeps are fucking disgusting. How about that?
There you go.
You're in the same ballpark as somebody saying, hey, my favorite Halloween candy is Boston baked beans. You sick fuck.
That's not even candy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's borderline candy, dude. It's so gross.
Those candies, you get those things, they're like 2 years old and they're in those vending machines.
It was in Grandma's house, like in that like old ass glass
just
container,
all stuck together,
right next to like those fucking orange
elephant
elephant ears where you don't know where they come from.
And they're dusty.
They're dusty as fuck. Like, Grandma got that bag on sale 5 years ago. Enjoy.
This is an antique candy from when I was a little girl. Actually, from when I was a little girl. I saved this.
Enjoy it. They're aged.
That's pocket lint from the 1940s.
We used to, when we were in Sunday school, we used to just have them in our pockets and go wild, every once in a while when Sister Marianne was turned. And
it was Lyndon B. Johnson's favorite candy.
John F. Kennedy was far too pretty to be the president.
What the fuck are we doing right now? Yeah, hey, back to whoever said Peeps. Fuck you.
It's not Peeps for me.
This is just going to be a big hate episode on you right now.
Not Peeps for me.
Oh, but seriously,
what
Peeps?
is your favorite Halloween candy, though, for real?
Oh, yeah. I've kind of become accustomed to... So I've evolved my Halloween candy tastes over the years, mostly because I've gone out and went trick-or-treating again with my kids, to be fair. They're, just that perfect age that we still have to take them out. And they're not allowed to have everything in that bag. That's way too much sugar. That'd be an irresponsible parent if I let them have that sugar. So I really do have to go in there, regulate, skim from the top. The Halloween tax that we instill, we take them out. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to go.
Yeah, I'd say it's like the least that they could do.
And you like feed them and
shelter
and keep them alive.
Absolutely.
And shit. So fuck them. Yeah, that's definitely worth like at least 10% of their candy.
So as a kid, I think I was pretty set on the Reese's peanut butter cup, like the one single cup, as my favorite Halloween candy, and it's still classic, still great. But now with my taste and seeing how my teeth have rotted out from too much candy, I need something a little bit more soft. So I've moved over to the Lifesaver gummy, but the large single sour gummy.
How big is that thing?
I've never had it.
Oh, it's about the size of a silver dollar.
Jeez,
so you got about like maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches.
So there's one gummy per like pouch?
Yeah, you get like one just little pack. And it's usually clear, and then Halloween they've got purple, orange, green, slime colors, that sort of stuff.
I have not seen these at all. Like
neither have I.
That's what I'm saying. This is a new turn of events that has kind of distracted me away from that delicious chocolate peanut butter goodness that I'm used to.
Yeah, I don't think you can turn your back though on Reese's. It's just been there for you forever.
Yeah,
dude, I don't even. I am probably more Reese's. My body makeup is more Reese's than probably fucking blood.
Yeah, you just have like Reese's peanut butter liquefied pulsing through your veins.
Oh shit, I got a cut. There's just fucking peanut butter just dripping down. Oh shit, guys. Chad, stop licking me. I'm bleeding.
You got peanut butter in my blood. You got blood in my peanut butter.
Yeah. That's a throwback to that commercial, man. That's a good one. Real nice. real good.
Thanks for letting everybody know. I appreciate the heads up. You guys keeping up with the spoopy tudes otherwise? What's your favorite candy, Blade? I think that we've gone trick-or-treating a good handful of times when we were youngsters.
Yeah, I also have gone trick-or-treating within the last few years, and also with your children. That was a lot of fun, and I had a lot of fun trick-or-treating when I was a kid too, and it's too bad because it seems like it's not. I mean, especially right now with everything that's going on, but even like over the last couple of years, the trick-or-treating has kind of slowed down, at least in my neighborhood, which is a drag. But my favorite candy, I don't really care for fruity candies, like sour things or gummies or that sort of thing. It's always like chocolate for me. So it's always been kind of either Reese's Cups or anything Butterfinger. I fucking love Butterfinger.
I miss those BBs.
Really good. Oh yeah, dude.
Get out of
Butterfinger
here.
BBs like all over some vanilla soft serve ice cream. Just get right out of town. It's not even funny.
Favorite candy? I was always a fan of Reese's. I mean, that's just a staple. I get excited every time I see one of those, but for Halloween, my favorite type. So this is weird. So I have like 2 candies that I like, and then it's totally different from what I was like excited to see when I was trick or treating. The Albanese fucking gummies, dude. That's the best brand of gummies, hands down. Try them all. I don't care. Try any brand of gummy related candy. Albanese is the best. I just had to plug them for a second. I get excited.
Makes them the best.
Man, the flavor is so on point. They're very, very consistent. I feel like other brands you get, like, some might be hard in the bag or, like, kind of chewy. Like, the consistency isn't there, like, in some brands. But, like, Albanese are across the board. Just the flavor is fantastic. The right chew. If I was, like, a wine person, but for gummies, Albanese, I'd be like, put it in, like, sniffing it and swishing it around.
Get a spittoon full of gummy bears.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if you guys like this candy or not, but the fruit flavored Tootsie Rolls. I fucking love those. Dude, I don't know why I like those. Yeah.
Fuck vanilla.
I like them all. Dude, I used to mix flavors. Like I'd put like a lemon and whatever together. Like,
okay, I'm into that. You can do like vanilla cream, root beer cream.
Yeah.
Guy cream. Man. You can do a lot of flavors. Grape cream.
Or if you want them to be.
Dog cream. Horse cream.
I don't think those are flavors.
Those were good.
But those were always like a budget candy, but they were always pretty stellar regardless.
But I fucking love them, dude. Like they would just be sprinkled in your bag, and like I was always excited when I saw them. Like you'd be getting through, the fucking Snickers and the Butterfingers and all that, and Kit Kats, and you're like, oh yeah, this shit's awesome. But then you'd see a little guy in there, and they're sprinkled in your bag. Like not everybody passes those out. It's a pretty rare candy, so. When you'd find one, I'm like, ooh, fuck yeah. Ooh, it's the flavor I like. I don't know. Really good. If you haven't had a fruit flavored Tootsie Roll, treat yourself.
They're not bad.
Fucking treat yourself.
That's a nice nostalgic candy. That's one that you just, like you said, it's not everybody hands them out. They're kind of peppered in throughout your candy, and you stumble upon them on occasion. And I don't remember being particularly keen on the vanilla ones either, but I thought there was a lemon one that was pretty good and an orange one that was pretty good too.
So the vanilla is pretty strong. It's a strong flavor. I think that's why a lot of people are like, ooh, what the fuck? But like if you mix it with like the lemon or the lime one in there, shit, just swirled around.
I feel like with that vanilla one, I just taste the beaver anal glands. That's like all I can taste is the fake vanilla.
Is that what that tastes like?
It's the fake vanilla beaver anal glands that provide all that vanilla flavor to those itty bitty bits.
Yep.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you didn't. That's if you get artificial vanilla that comes from beaver glands from their anus.
Wait, what?
The butthole.
Wait, what?
They have to milk.
No, yeah. I get the anatomy.
Uh-huh.
No, you guys are full of shit.
No. Have you not ever heard that before?
Guys, I'm high, man. I'm totally fucking buying this right now. See, I can see Kyle's like high / like you're a fucking idiot. I can't believe you're believing me face.
No, it's real.
He's doing that. I don't
Derek,
know, man.
You stupid motherfucker.
You could totally look it up.
What's sad is I got a computer right in front of me. I could totally Google this. Yeah.
I'm doing it right now.
But the mystery is just so sweet.
Should we just... No, fuck you, Derek. Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's sharing it. He's going to force me to look at it.
So if you go ahead and you search beaver anal vanilla, a chemical compound used in vanilla-flavored foods and scents comes from the butt of a beaver. Castoreum comes from the beaver's castor sacs located between the pelvis and the base of the tail. Due to its proximity to the anal glands, the slimy brown substance is often mixed with gland secretions and urine.
Beaver anal gland flavoring. Oh my god, he's totally... Oh, I just looked it up. It's called castoreum. Castoreum is an additive made from secretions of glands near the anus of beavers. They use it to mark their territory.
I literally just read this.
Oh my god.
What an asshole.
Dude, I'm high, guys. I am high. I want to get high for this episode. I thought it'd be really fun, and I am fucking toasted right now. I totally ignored what you said. It just started reading it.
Derek has an amazing superpower, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
He can completely brown out. Completely brown out on command.
This White Claw tastes fucking awesome.
I'm so fucking pissed. My ears. I'm so fucking pissed.
He's got an internal mute button where he can just mute everything that's going on around him, and all he hears is his own stupid voice.
The drugs are taking hold for sure.
So, have you guys listened to any good tunes lately?
Yeah. This fucking sick ass jam by Vin Diesel.
Oh yes, you been on that?
Where was that? Yeah,
dude, I actually like it. Fuck you guys, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
I don't know how you do it live, but
it's impossible. There's no way that you can do a Vin Diesel live.
There's no need. There's no need for that.
What? You never saw Vin Diesel on ice? That was live.
It's too fast.
That was live. He skated around like Riddick.
What?
Yeah, he was in. Yeah, Google it. Look it up.
What?
Vin Diesel on ice, like the first act. He skated around as fucking Riddick. I love that you're fucking Googling this. I totally made this up, you dumb bitches.
Oh man.
Hi, Derek gets them back. Yes.
So we haven't really been Halloweeny other than the candy portion of this episode, but I wanted to kind of flash back to a prior segment that we used to call Saturday Morning March Madness. Do we have a title for that? I think Saturday Morning March Madness is probably going to be the best title for it. I love you guys. We do have to talk for a second. The matchup this week, Tales from the Crypt Keeper versus the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo.
Oh,
don't do that.
Oh, man.
Don't do that, dude.
It's a good matchup.
No, don't do that.
Now think about this.
I won't.
They're both very spooky, but just think for a second, which one resonates with you more? Because I have my pick, but looking into it further, I was shook by the information I dug.
I can tell you this is a really sad one because I loved both of those. Like, that was hands down next to the original. That was one of my favorite Scooby-Doos, man. That and the original. I mean, I love both of those, but I'm gonna have to go with Tales from the Crypt, man. I'm gonna have to do it. That is like an iconic show for me. Like, if I think of like top 5 shows when I was younger, like looking back, I'm like, oh yeah, Tales from the Crypt. I love that shit.
You're talking the cartoon, right, Derek? Are you focused enough to know that we're talking about cartoons?
Fuck, we're talking about the cartoon.
Yeah,
you're not talking about the Jim Henson creation.
All right, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change my fucking vote.
See, I don't know, man.
13 Ghosts
for me.
Scooby-Doo. You know what?
No,
go ahead.
All right,
everybody, shut the fuck up.
Just relax.
Derek, you go.
All right. Yeah, okay. I want to change my vote. 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. Okay. That's it.
Blade
now
coming into strike.
I think that it might just be because we just watched that baller ass Crypt Keeper R&B joint. That shit's so good. Fire. It might just be because of that, but I think I want to go with Tales from the Crypt Keeper because I feel like that was a very short-lived iteration of Scooby-Doo for me, and it just doesn't hit like long-term.
Oh.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. And my problem is I had that conflict in myself that I felt like the Tales from the Crypt just kind of happened and I saw it and it just was there and gone. I did see some episodes. It was good. I liked, the cartoon reminded me a lot of like Beetlejuice or something like that. But then 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo was also very iconic for 2 reasons. It had Scrappy-Doo, which was an interesting kind of weird character, and the fact that they only caught 12 of the 13 ghosts.
I never caught on to that.
So it just kind of stuck in my mind that they never finished capturing all 13 ghosts.
Is that the only one that Scrappy-Doo's in? Or was it the first introduction of Scrappy-Doo?
The introduction of Scrappy-Doo, and then after that, they moved him on to the other. They had him come in like on another series, and after that, they were like, Scrappy-Doo's not really doing it. We're done. So he was only in like 2 series.
Scrappy-Doo was awesome.
Maybe Scrappy-Doo was a ghost.
Well, they came back a couple years ago from now, actually, and produced the 13th Ghost of Scooby-Doo, and it was like I don't want to say feature length. It was probably like an hour and 10 minutes or something like that, but a movie. And I never caught it. I think it was too late. They've already shot their wad, and there's no way to go back.
So you're telling me they have a movie length episode where they catch the 13th ghost?
It's all about the 13th ghost. I haven't seen it, man. They may or may not catch him.
Oh, that's crazy. Did they try to in the original series? Did they ever like go for that ghost?
Well, they went through all. They went through all the 12. I think there were more than 12 episodes. There was maybe, I want to say at least one 2-part episode, but they never caught the 13th ghost. So it was an open-ended, just left for dead when they decided that the show was doing well.
Oh man, that's crazy. That's kind of like so if you surf the internet with that, I mean, do you pull up some crazy shit like everybody's like fan stories and conspiracies or anything like that on it?
Derek, if you know anything about me, I don't search specifically for something on the internet. It just falls into my lap. And after I read that first Wikipedia page saying that there was only 1 season of 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, I checked out the Tales from the Crypt page, because what I keep on thinking is that the original Tales from the Crypt came out in like early 80s, but really it was like 1992.
Yeah, it was early 90s.
The Crypt Jam on that soundtrack was 1992. So I was curious as to how many seasons, how many episodes and everything they had. And that show ran from 1992 to 1999.
Yeah.
Had 5 seasons.
Yeah, it had a good run,
pretty decent run, yeah. And I was kind of blown away that they had as many episodes as they did.
Dude, I was in that for years. I mean, I watched that show for years. I knew they weren't like replays.
Yeah, they weren't replays, but like it just didn't have that staying power, man. Like, what is it about the 13? It's Vincent Price. It's that stupid fucking Scrappy Doo, and it's this like story arc, especially since it wasn't finished.
The animations were dark.
Just, like gnawing at my heart. Yeah, that's when they started like upgrading the animations.
Yep. They were like,
I think it might also be because just Scooby-Doo's been jammed into your fucking face across so many different shows for so long. It's just like, oh yeah, I remember that version of Scooby-Doo and this one and that one and this one and that one and this one.
Yeah,
you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I get it. You kind of all link them together.
So, oh man. Okay, so with that information, my vote is for Tales from the Crypt Keeper, because I'm going to go for a straight Scooby-Doo before I go for like a secondary iteration, because it's Scooby-Doo OG that there would be no other iteration of Scooby-Doo.
I couldn't say it. I couldn't have said it any better.
That's still running, dude. Scoobs is still running. Comic books, movies.
No hate on him.
I hope, Kyle, you regret that decision.
Yeah.
All right, fuck you guys. I guess Tales from the Crypt wins that one.
It's done.
It wasn't me who said peeps, Pete. You are my peeps. You know what I'm saying?
It was at this time that we realized Derek was far too high to comprehend the rest of the conversation, so we decided to take this on to the next day, and Derek would be staying in a hotel in South Detroit.
What is it? I mean, what do you got? What are you smoking?
Oh, I have a nice gelato punch. It's a 20% THC.
Pussy. No, that's actually very high for flower. I'm just fucking with
you. That's not the first time I've heard you mention that strain name. You're kind of a little gelato slut, aren't you?
I had some nice some different varieties over the summer where I just kind of dabbled in everything that I got. The last gelato I had was actually a cartridge.
Nice.
And it was okay. I thought it was pretty good, but the flavor of the flower is far superior.
Gelato is delicious.
Derek, also another question. So in addition to, like you said, spending money on company and weed and booze and all that sort of things when you're traveling, like how do you...
Not so much company.
How do you manage like getting high? Because I remember like that was always like a problem for me when I was traveling, because I wasn't familiar with the terrain in the beginning, so I wasn't sure like where to go to get my hands on shit. And then, it was always like dubious to do it in the hotel room because I wasn't like going to go buy a vaporizer and shit. And it was before like 510 shit was really, really accessible,
Yeah.
So,
yeah. So I feel like you just answered your own fucking
so
question.
It is right there,
it is, it's 2020. I can have gummies and 510 vaporizers and all that shit. I can get high as fuck in this hotel room if I want to.
Right. That's right. So are you getting a little high with this?
Yeah. Yep. I took a gummy a little bit ago. Nice sativa blend. It is. Let me go find it.
While Derek's gone, we're going to use the secret word of Kush or dank.
I have ingested a Cushy Punch sativa strawberry flavor.
You said the secret word.
What was the secret word? Did you guys make a game without me?
You'll have to listen and find out.
God damn it. Were you baiting me?
No, not at all. Kyle's just a fucking genius.
He is pretty smart.
As you were saying, though, please continue.
Yeah, no, that's it. That's everything. Cannabis infused gummy formula, sativa strawberry flavor, Cushy Punch.
Cushy Punch. All right.
Yeah, just a nice little 10 pop.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Give it 60 minutes to kick in. It says, but it does not take that long. Just taking the edge off.
So. Weirdly enough, we're rounding out the end of the spooky month, guys. Did you realize this is the last Wednesday release of our spooky month? It's gone by way too fast. It's a hell of a ride.
It's went too fast. Yeah, it's went by too fast. Yeah. This is my favorite month, and I feel like I didn't really truly get to enjoy it this year, which is a total fucking bummer. Yeah, but I'm gonna try to make the best of the last amount of the little amount of time I have left of it. I'm gonna go out with a bang. I am getting, and Kyle, I don't know if you want in on this. I am getting some pretty good discounted flour for me and Blade, and I plan on rolling some pre-rolled joints for Halloween, because as this is taping, Halloween has not hit yet, and I'm gonna be Mr. Friendly Weed Guy on Halloween night. Plan on going to a little small soiree, social distancing and all that applies, but I will be passing out the good stuff. I'll be the fun guy at the party for sure. Mm-hmm. For sure.
You are without weed.
You guys, I was out.
Thanks, man.
I was out exploring in an abandoned building, as one does, and there was just a single chair sitting in the middle of this, it's like a car park area, and on that chair I found this book, and it's actually called "How to Survive a Horror Movie." Weirdly enough, I didn't even realize until just a little while ago that it's written by Seth Grahame-Smith. It's an author we'd mentioned before who wrote Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies, as well as the Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Yeah, so I found this little nifty book, and I'm thumbing through it as one does with their thumbs, and it pretty much breaks it down. Did you guys ever consider that you might be in a horror movie? I mean, you might just be living out your timeline, but do you think that maybe when you get to that point, you might be living, some pretty scary shit?
I think.
Go ahead, Blade. I'll let you take this one.
I was gonna say, I think that we all probably, by chance, are in the proximity of horrible events at some point in time in our life, and so it's highly probable that we could take one step to the left or right and find ourselves in a horror movie.
I agree with that. There's been many a days to where for 100%, I think I'm either in the fucking Matrix or I'm taking place of a real life horror scene scenario. Something scary will fucking happen in my house, and I go, oh great, the fucking slasher guy's in the other room, and I'm just sitting here kind of fucking scratching my balls watching fucking Felicity on TV. I don't watch Felicity. But
I forgot that show even existed.
What's that chick's
Carrie
name?
Russell.
I can't even fucking remember. What is her name? Yeah! Dude,
what?
She's an actress for 2 years.
She's on TV, brother.
Like but anyways, it's either the.
Don't be rude.
I know she's done
Don't
other shit. Yeah, she's done other shit for sure. I'm just being a dick. I'm being a dick. I'm in
D-Love and D-Town, get out of the way. Shit. He's gonna push an old lady into a puddle.
That's right. I would. Fucking right now, I would. But yeah, man, either the Matrix or a horror movie, probably once or twice a week. I get that feeling. Mm-hmm. And it's normally my cat upstairs, scurrying around, or fucking a tree hitting the side of the house with wind. And I'm like, fuck.
You live in
I've watched enough movies. I know.
Strange home though. At least from the exterior of your house is very
Dutch. It's
unique.
Dutch.
The interior matches the exterior. Oh yes, it's very.
It's
Dutch.
just odd. Yeah,
it's like a medieval castle / one of those houses that they convert into a lawyer den.
Yeah, when the first time I came over there, it was the first thing I said to you was, "This looks like an accountant's office."
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's a sweet dig, but yeah, it's very fucking weird, very old, and very spooky at times. So
attic? Is there an attic up there?
Oh yeah, dude. There's actually it's a very fucking big house. It's the biggest house in the area, surrounding area, and the whole upstairs we don't even fucking use. So it's all just spooky and old ass decor up there. So it totally matches the spirit of October. And I hear shit up there all the time. And I know it's my fucking cat just being an asshole, because my cat loves being up there, but. Definitely plays into to where I think that it's haunted. A little bit of me thinks it's haunted. Probably a solid 15%.
I think you're yeah. You've 15. I'm thinking 35 at this point, brother. Let me give you a couple of
Can I roll a d20 for it?
Not for that one. I feel like we have to go through this book. Kind of breaks it down and figure out like whether or not you're actually in a horror movie or if you're just having symptoms of a horror movie.
Oh, that's good.
So they kind of ask a few questions as far as like how you came on this book. Has you take a look around, make some
all over the front of it, or what?
Kyle, Jesus. Dirty boy.
Take a look around, check your environment, see if there's any clues. Are you crowded street, city daylight? And then if you're alone out in the woods taking a poop,
as one would.
I mean, that could give you a clue. Now, do you surround yourself with any stereotypes that you would see in a slasher or a monster movie? Any of those like slutty teens? Or do you guys hang out with slutty teens at all?
Definitely not.
Derek?
Are you guys trying to wrap this back into me being with escorts? Because I'm being 100% honest. I have not
Derek,
banged an escort.
I honestly thought you had a Japanese body pillow type situation more than...
I have been known to fuck around with clowns, which clowns are scary as shit. I think I might have gotten high with a clown or two in my time.
I need to hear about
clowns are scary.
Derek fucking around with clowns. We don't have to do it right now, but I need to write that shit down.
I may have made that up, but you don't know for sure. Have you guys
and I'll
seen...
forget. Lucky dog.
You lucky dog. That's fucking awesome. Have you guys seen the horror movie Haunt? It's got like a dude with a clown mask in it, and he just fucks people up. Clowns are scary. It's just adding to my point that clowns are fucking terrifying.
I don't know.
Not like the wonky clowns, but like really sadistic looking clowns, fucked up ones.
Ooh, man. Snick, those Are You Afraid of the Dark? They had a couple good clown episodes that were like, my boots are shaking and I'm not even wearing them.
I love that you posted to you posted it to our social media, right? All of the old.
Oh yes, I saw that.
Mm-hmm. That dude, that brought me back. Just the images alone and the titles that you added to it. I'm like, holy, remember that episode? I remember that episode, and those were so fucking scary back then, dude. I mean, it'd probably even fuck with me a little bit now.
Well,
oh yeah, they're good.
You say that, but there's also the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark book that we visited in the past episode as well, and that ended up being an entirily different.
But like, horsecock isn't as scary as like
we made that. We made it what it was. This wasn't the book's fault.
Oh, dude. I don't want to watch Are You Afraid of the Dark episodes with you guys because I feel like it'll somehow spin into horsecock and it just won't hold its the character that's it's embedded in my mind. I don't want to lose that, so let's not watch those episodes together.
Exactly 66.6% of episodes of Are You Afraid of the Dark feature horsecock. 666. Is that a coincidence?
Stop it. Stop it. I thought I saw a horsecock in that taxi.
It's Canadian children's shows.
The one
so that's how it happens.
The Phantom Cab. The Phantom Cock. Horsecock. God damn it. Now I'm thinking about it.
Kyle, please continue with your book.
So, the next step is trying to figure out what kind of horror movie that you're trapped in so you're able to figure out how to survive it or escape it altogether. So, Derek, I think we know what's going on with you. It's pretty cut and dry that you've got some sort of paranormal activity type situation that's haunting your house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Blade, you said it's not too much of the paranormal or, anything spooky or scary happen to you other than like everyday life. You think it'd be more like a psychological thriller or do something like that?
I don't know, man.
Where you slowly go insane and you're just like writing a book and then you're like, yeah, God's talking.
Yeah, that's
to me.
possible. I mean, just being here by myself and trapped in my own head. It's amazing where your mind will take you if you just let it, And but then the other thing though is that I was thinking about like, just to step back and you were talking about stereotypes and like, while I'm not out like seeking out company or hanging out with weird people like Derek, I am like at my house by myself, and outside of the light in this room, all of my other lights in the house, upstairs, downstairs, outside, are off. It's very dark all the way around here, and so it could be just some sort of slasher situation where there's just somebody outside prowling. There's an alley behind my house, you know.
I'm getting like
shrouded.
a stranger's vibe from your situation.
Mm-hmm. It's a bummer we don't have landlines anymore because like the whole cell phone, like,
Yeah.
I'm in your house. You're like, what? So what? I'm not even there right now. I'm like, what? Yeah, I'm at Becky's house. Oh shit, I was in the fucking attic and you're not even here.
Right.
That's fucking bullshit.
Really,
Can you get back here?
it was really hard to sneak past that dog. I had to give him treats with peanut butter on them.
Yeah, he's just going to more dick jokes.
I haven't really actually said a whole lot about dicks.
Yeah, okay.
Can we stop talking about dick jokes, or is it just a?
You have definitely been
It's just
saying
a
a lot about dicks, though.
No, you haven't. Congratulations, you win.
Yeah, probably is definitely it.
I'm just so lonely here in Detroit, but I'm too cheap to buy a companion, like Blade said. Oh,
Derek, I don't think that you're too cheap. You're just not. You're not being adventurous enough.
Well, that and like, I don't think my wife would like it if I gave her like an STD. She'd probably be hella pissed. You know what I mean? Like, dude, that would be like one step up from me not emptying the dishwasher. That would be like not emptying the dishwasher times 2. And I just don't want to see that side of her. I don't want to fucking see that side of her. I'm sure she'd probably burn the fucking house down.
Never have 2 dishwashers then.
Yeah, dude.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Is that a thing?
Yep.
Having 2 dishwashers?
It's just math. One for the front and one for the back.
What? I don't want to fucking empty it, so I'm gonna. Yeah, there
Gotta
you
keep
go.
both sides clean.
So as I flip through the book, Seth Graham Smith, this author, explains 10 different items that you should never have in your room as a child. And I feel like a couple of these are going to pertain to one, if not both of you. Number 1, Derek.
Mm-hmm.
Any representation of a clown. Stuffed, painted, clay, statue, picture.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. It's safe for you.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
You ever have any pictures of dead relatives sitting on a bedside table?
Shit. Yes.
Are you asking these questions to Derek specifically right now?
I wasn't talking to you, Blake.
That's what I wasn't sure. So you know.
Well,
with the relative thing, yes, especially in the house we're in, because a little backstory to this, which you both know, we are currently living in my wife's grandmother's house until we build. But yeah, so yeah, definitely the second one, most def. So I'm haunted, right? We're haunted. That's like a thing.
Yeah. Well, we are. I think. Yeah, we're already.
It seems
That's been established. Fuck.
Okay. Well, Blade, I hate to distract from your troubles of being, slowly tortured by your insides, but we got a ghost to gotta hunt down. So we got to figure out how to get this son of a bitch out of there. All right, Derek. Let me see here. You're being paranormal activity, so we have to find We're gonna look at the Prima walkthrough here.
So does the book kind of give you like a pathway to what, like exercising these specters?
Ooh, specters. Good
yeah, this is
word.
pretty much like, here's the situation you're in. You're going to go step by step, figure out where you're at, and then we're going to see the solution, or you're going to have an option to escape. And in the book, the author says that escaping is something that's like far out of the normal for a horror movie. Something just like completely crazy and off the wall that doesn't fit in the setting. It would break the fourth wall and you'll be able to escape the horror movie.
That's a terrifying concept, to realize that you maybe would like come to the realization that you are in some sort of like horrible Truman Show situation, but you can't break the fourth wall.
Oh God, Derek, is this like your true nightmare? This like also like that's the Matrix.
Yeah.
And then also there's clowns.
Yeah.
And there's some sort of like spiritual entity telekinesising.
Yeah, this is a big fucking snowball of anxiety right now.
Maybe.
Daddy don't like you.
So there's a couple things that we need to consider now.
Okay.
Are we dealing with spiritual ghost-like hauntings? Are we dealing with a demon, or like some sort of possession of that sort? Or are we just dealing
boogeyman, or what?
Yeah, like a Candyman.
Cabbage. Shit, I know the answer to this. So there's a dope ass game, and not to steer topics away, I'm just gonna say this for 2 seconds. There's a dope game right now that's terrifying where you're ghost hunters and you have to figure out what type of ghost it is before it fucking kills you. And so I feel like one's you said Spectre, right? Is that what? God damn it! What's like another
Inspector Gadget?
Yep, Inspector Gadget, Fantasia, something like that.
Phantasm.
Mm-hmm. That old man creeped the fuck me out. Bing bang.
Ghoul? Is there a ghoul? I was gonna look it up. Now my phone's not even fucking working. Okay, so we're trying to figure out what kind of ghost, right? Is that
Yeah, so there's a few different things you can look at. Do you have anything moving around, Derek? Like, you have a glass change position. You put it down on the counter, you turn around and it slid back, or you put something in the microwave, you don't even turn it on. Like Zool fucking cooking your eggs on the countertop. Anything like that happen at your house?
I want to say yeah, but maybe it's just because I've watched Ghostbusters so many fucking times. I want to say that has happened though. But I did pull up the ghost types in this game. Maybe this can give us some type of guidance to pinpoint that, because I feel like that has happened. So ghost types.
I mean, it could be friendly.
Casper situation.
Could be friendly.
Yeah.
Like Casper.
Like a Casper.
Yeah, okay.
Or Dan Aykroyd's whatever friend.
Oh, the one that blows him?
Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh. Such a fucking hot scene.
You know it's good because his eyes goes across a little bit.
Yeah. Totally fucking 80s comedy right there. Just cross-eyed. Dude, it's so ridiculous. Dude, his fucking 80s trousers and that fucking belt just unlooping. So slapstick. Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Day bow bow.
Yeah.
Bow bow. Ooh, yeah. Day bow bow. Beautiful. Oh, fucking love 80s. So ghost types. So we got a spirit. Does that sound like a spirit to you? A spirit is the most common ghost you will come across. Very powerful and dangerous. That does kind of sound. There's a wraith, a phantom, a poltergeist, a banshee, djinn. I don't even know. Is that a drink?
Mm-hmm.
A mare, a revenant, a shade, and a demon. A yuri, a oni. There's that many fucking spirit-based things. God damn.
That seems. Some of those things seem to kind of like bleed into one another
in
other areas of lore, I think.
Yeah, demon for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of these fuckers, right? In my house.
Yeah, I mean,
hopefully it's not a demon. There's a lot of like religious shit in there, so it could be a demon, right? It's like attracting it, and it's like, fuck you, house.
Mm-hmm.
That could be a thing, right? Should I?
Okay, you didn't say that. Derek, you didn't say that before, bud.
Oh, shit.
Bury the lead with that one, bud.
Mm-hmm.
It's all cursed.
4 walls and crosses, man.
It's probably being held captive there by some of that religious shit. There's something keeping it there. You got to burn the house. You got to burn the house down, Derek.
Or will the house like implode on itself, kind of like in Poltergeist?
Yeah, but you have to really piss that ghost off first, though.
Yeah, that could be okay. Yep.
Yeah, to where he's like, "Fuck it, I'm out, and I'm taking your house with me."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I bet that ghost saw some shit already. So yeah. I mean, we're not too far.
And plus,
off.
I think with Poltergeist, you need like an Indian burial ground, right? I'm sure there's like a few hamsters or something buried in the backyard, but I don't think there's any fucking Indian burial ground.
How do you know, though?
They had pets and shit, but
okay, so. We've got it figured out to the point where we know that it's some sort of poltergeist that's up in your business, and we need to exorcise it, or we need to get it, get gone. So so the plan is either lose the house, or what do we got to do? Get the little old lady. Well, that little old lady from Poltergeist is dead. I don't think she had real magic powers anyway, so I don't know if that would have done any good.
She was kind of magical, though.
This house is clear.
Yeah. So maybe she...
Just an actor sense?
You're kind of fucked, though, man. She is dead.
And she was like the one saving grace, right?
Yeah, unless you know the Pope. Do you know the Pope that
Pope
good?
Seems pretty chill.
No.
He might be able... Pope might have magic with that hat.
He might be down to help you out.
This Pope is super chill. I bet you this Pope smokes weed.
I hope this Pope smokes weed.
Okay. So the worst case scenario, then we have to just eject yourself from the situation, Derek. You have to use one of these escape plans.
Okay.
Okay.
Hit me with it.
So that's just do something completely. You got to get wacky. You got to, like, if that ghost, if you're finally coming down to it and the house is shaking, ready to implode, you got to do something completely out of context and weird for that situation. So I recommend, as soon as like everything starts to get fucky, whip your dick out.
You got to put a paper bag over your head too.
I don't want to embarrass the ghost. I don't want to make this ghost feel uncomfortable. I don't want this ghost to get me for sexual harassment. That's definitely a thing.
No, bud, this is when you jump the fourth wall and then you're into like the cabin in the woods, like metagame shit.
Do I have to rub anything on my genitals, or do I just whip it out?
That's up to you. Whatever you do in public is up to you. But like Blade said,
wait,
I would
why is this in public?
This
is in a house, isn't it? Wait, what's going on?
Well, I mean, it's a movie, so I mean, people are going to see that.
Wait, you're filming this? I'm not going to whip my dick out if you're filming this. Are you guys going to make another Poltergeist in my fucking house?
Did we lose him? We lost him.
All right. Hey, everybody, that was a great show that we had talking about Poltergeist and Derek's penis. Everybody should check us out on our socials, www.stayhomecast.com. Maybe hit us up on Instagram at stayhomepod or the tweets. And make sure to give us a like and review on Apple Podcasts. And I think we'll see you guys all in hell. Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!
Send us a message if you want Derek to do like a penis helicopter.
No, I'm not their little fucking puppet.
That's a really good sound. That's really well done, dude. You're just like a little
I don't like
Foley
you guys.
studio, all just wrapped up into a middle-aged drunk guy.
I was gonna say Carl Winslow, but it's Michael Winslow. But I'll be that cop from Die Hard. That's cool. Good night, everybody.